Morning, children. Today, next topic. Next Samaj is Satyashodak Samaj. That Satyashodak Samaj started once again in Maharashtra. Okay, the Samaj was started in the year of 1873. This was started by Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Mahatma Jyotiba Phule intention is on that time there is a social problems are more in Maharashtra region, especially in the southern regions, because British are dominated in India. They are faces the so many social problems. Therefore, he thought that. Thought and he wanted to start the for this all we want to break something to be end by the social evil. Therefore Mahatma Jyotiba Phule started the Satyashodak Samaj. He started the Satyashodak Samaj in Maharashtra. But the main intention of this Samaj is that is discrimination based caste and women. There is lot of discrimination towards the caste. That is, caste means once again Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. There is all these four categories of caste. There is a discrimination. Discrimination ಅಂದರೆ ತಾರತಮ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದರು. ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಿನ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಶೂದ್ರಾಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸವಲತ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಅಥವಾ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಡಿಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದಂತಹ ಫುಲೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಬಾ ಫುಲೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಬೇಸರವಾಯಿತು. ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೂಗಳು, ನಾವು ಭಾರತೀಯರು, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು ಇಂಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್, ಯಾಕೆ ಇಂಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ? ವೈ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಎ ಕ್ಯಾಸ್ಟಿಸಮ್ ಇನ್ ಹಿಂದೂಯಿಸಮ್? ವಿ ಆರ್ ದ ಹಿಂದೂ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ದ ಒನ್. ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್? ಇಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಎ ಟೇಕ್ ಆಫ್. ಇದನ್ನು ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಬಾ ಫುಲೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ದ ಸತ್ಯಶೋಧಕ್ ಸಮಾಜ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ ಆಫ್ 1873. Okay, this is one word answer. Who started the Satyashodak Samaj? When and where? Then you want to tell the Satyashodak Samaj started by Mahatma Jyotiba Phule in the year of 1873 in the place of Maharashtra. In that southern area there is a lot of casteism is going on, social evils are practicing. Okay, denial of women's are not getting a proper respect, status, value, education. She is denied from all this basic aspect. Therefore Jyotiba Phule think and started this new Samaj. One is caste discrimination, gender discrimination, and women's status. He fight for that. Therefore he made this Samaj. With the help of this Samaj, so many women's, the girls are being getting the education. First, by the help of this Samaj, Jyotiba Phule started the school for the girls. And who were discriminated in a caste, they are the Shudras. For Shudras, he made them to be educated. For them also he given the education. Through his own philosophy, he started this Samaj. The girls, so many girls of the Maharashtra gone to the schools. For them who were dethroned or women are not any shelter for them, he established the hostels. Okay, and he made so many schools in Maharashtra, even in Bombay, and hostels, and discriminated the lower caste. He given the status for them. Like that he fight in his region. Okay, for that purpose whatever the things will happen in our society, that can be written in his own book. That book name is called as Gulamgiri. Gulamas means, you know that? Slave's life. Whose slave's life? Discrimination of caste. That is lower class life is like a Gulamgiri. That should be eradicated from our society. For that purpose, this Samaj is started. He fight for the discrimination of gender, discrimination based caste, and women's education or girls' education. These are the things made by the Jyotiba Phule. This was going on in this manner. His wife Savitri Bai also given a hand to the Jyotiba Phule. Both the couple joined together make still more reach to the not only South India, this Samaj reached to the nook and corner of India. It benefited so many peoples who are denial people, and the girls get this opportunity from Samaj, and they get educated, and even they become a well-versed. Okay, and Savitri Bai also, effort is more in this Samaj. She also fight for the women's dignity, values, status. The women also come for the women also want to be joined with the men, and equal opportunity to want to get. For that purpose, she also struggled hard. Okay, this is called as Satya. What is it called? Satya Shodak Samaj. A little explanation about the Samaj. Okay, now whatever I said, that can be written in the board. In meantime, this Samaj was very impressive to the Ambedkar. Ambedkar also joined with the Jyotiba Phule and supported to well-versed in this Samaj. And also he means Ambedkar followed the principle of Jyotiba Phule, and he's become one of the followers. This is a summary of the Satya Shodak Samaj. Now the points are being little written on the board. Now you got the textbook. You study, you learn that Satya Shodak Samaj in his textbook, and also I wrote so many points in this. Both you join together, learn, and it is for the 3 marks question or 2 marks question. Ready for the 2 or 3 marks question. Now come to what are the principles of Satya Shodak Samaj. Okay, number 1. The Satya Shodak Samaj started in Maharashtra in the year of 1873. Okay. Now this is formed by the Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Jyotiba Phule intention is want to give a equal treatment towards all the gender. It may be men or women, both are getting the equal treatment. Therefore, we want to eradicate this base caste system and gender discrimination. Main intention of Samaj and also Jyotiba Phule's intentions. Okay, the first principle, equal rights to the non-Brahmin class and women. Nowadays, that is a casteism is going on. Therefore, Brahmins are getting more opportunity, more position, status, values, and all they are getting the benefit. But non-Brahmins are not getting any opportunities, equalities, okay, and no, they are not able to do any activity in a society. Therefore, Jyotiba Phule fight for non-Brahmin. After non-Brahmin come Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. For them he fight. That is what types of fight will take place by the Jyotiba Phule? Rights to them. Only the Brahmins will get the rights in our society. But non-Brahmin, other categories, other caste, are not getting the rights. Therefore, Jyotiba Phule fight for non-Brahmin peoples. That is, and also the women's. Women's have no position, no rights, no equality, no education. They are living in a four walls of a room. They have no facilities. They have no rights to education. Therefore, women want to be educated. Now, and in our society, English education is going on. For that benefit want to take place to the girls category. Therefore, he fight for the rights of women also. Therefore, what he done? Therefore, he opened the girls' schools or women's school. Not only women's or girls' school, but Shudra also denied from the education. The Shudra also want to get the education. Therefore, for the Shudras also, he started the school. So many oppositions are arise on him, but he won't take in a consideration. He go on doing his work to benefit the women's category and non-Brahmin category. Therefore, he started so many schools in Maharashtra, especially in Bombay. Okay, next, he established the hostels. So many Shudras, they are been not getting a shelter, or even the women's not getting the shelter. So many widows are not getting the shelter. For them, he started the hostel. For this purpose, women's education, his Jyotiba Phule wife, Savitri Bai, give the hand with him, supported the Jyotiba Phule to start the hostel facilities for the women's or girls or weaker section. This, by her support, Jyotiba Phule started the hostels for the girls. It benefited lakhs of the girls to get the education and shelter by Jyotiba Phule. And Phule, for all these things, he come across what are the social problems in our society. He come across and he wrote a book. In his book, what are the things, social problems? That book is called as Gulamagiri. That book name is called as Gulamagiri. Gulama means slave's life. That slave's lives cannot be take place in our category or our Hindu. We are come out from the Gulamagiri. Therefore, he given the education to the lower class people and also women. All the things he wrote in his book. That book name is called Gulamagiri. And also, his work of the Phule's are direction to establish the society equality. Why the Phule do this work? To get the equality. We are equal to all castes. Even the Brahmin are same, even the Kshatriya are same, Shudra and Vaishna are same. With the support of this Samaj, now what is we get in this Samaj? Everyone equal. There is no discrimination of caste or gender. The main intention of this Samaj, that Samaj is called Satya Shodhak Samaj. I think you are understand and you are got the textbook and read the textbook properly and go through this point and make in a point book. Okay? Any doubt you can't understand or any doubt, you clarify with my mobile number. Okay, children? I think you are understand. Very simple, very easy to remember. The little points are there and go through this and make a point in a point book. Thank you, children. Good morning to student. Today we have start a new Samaj, that is what is it called? The Aligarh Reformation Movement. Aligarh Reformation Movement. This previous class we learn about the Hindu Samaj. Today we are studying the Muslim Samaj or a society. That Samaj or a society is called as Aligarh Reformation Movement. Aligarh Reformation Movement, it is also one of the Reformation movement towards the Muslim religion. On the end of 19th century, the Muslim categories or Muslim society, they are away from the English education. Therefore, in Muslim classes, they are not getting the English education. They are not communicated with the other countries. Therefore, one of the Muslim fellow, his name is known as Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan decided that we want make awaken the Muslim category or Muslim classes. They are away from the English education. They are away from the Western ideas, Western thoughts, Western science, Western culture. Our category means Muslim peoples also want to learn the Western education. Therefore, he decided, he saw the problems of Muslims and he decided to start the society. That society named as the Mohammedan Liberty Society. Okay. Now it is era in the time of 1863. Why the Muslims religion is not aware of English education means on that time Britishers are ruling in India. The British rules, regulations and the 1857 uprising. 1857 uprising means 1857ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಹೋರಾಟ ನಡೆಯಿತು. ಆ ಹೋರಾಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಜಯವಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆವಾಗ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದಂತಹ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮರು why we want to take the English education, why we want to learn the culture, they are fed up this. Therefore, they are not interested to take the Western education. That is the one reason the Muslim category is not taken the English education. Therefore, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan decided to give the Western education to the Muslim people. Therefore, he started the society, that is Mohammedan Liberty Society. With the help of this society, he can work for the Muslim category. In this society, the high class people, middle class people, youth join. What in this society is going on? In this society, culturally, socially, religiously, discussion and debate are going on. That was influence to the youth. They joined this society. Then the youth come to know that what is the uses of Western education. Now with this society, the youth joined for the English education. Like this, the education was taken by the Muslims. On this occasion, the youth are taken the English education. Now, Syed Ahmad Khan said, with the help of Quran also, we can learn some things. And he saw the social problem in a Muslim category. Therefore, he saw the even the Muslims also getting the trouble for ignorance, intolerance, and intolerance, social problems. These are the problems he saw, and women are not getting a proper status. Therefore, he decided to start to get the English education to the girls section. He started the college in Aligarh, that is called Aligarh Muslim education was started, that is called Anglo-Oriented College. He started in Aligarh. In this Aligarh college, so many students join this college and take the English education. With the help of English education, he decided that we want to give a scientific touch to our category. And cultural, Western culture want to be taught to our category. Therefore, he started the university. In this university, he given the scientific knowledge in this university. And with the help of this university, we learn the Western education, Western knowledge, scientific knowledge, and cultural knowledge in this. That college is re-changed as a Aligarh University. It is in Aligarh. Like this, for this all got education. One thing, so many women category, they are wearing the parda. He opposed the parda system, and also he opposed the parda system, and also he opposed the polygamy. Already I said polygamy means not more than one wife or husband. Okay, that was opposed by the Syed Khan. Like that, these are the things, they are getting the culture, scientific knowledge, Western education, like this, the Muslim category become enriching in these Western types of knowledges. Like this, these efforts are made by the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan in his life. Now, with the help of this activity, he want to build still more colleges. Then Hindus, Muslim, Parsis and other religion give a donation for making the university and colleges. He got this donation. With the help of these all the religion, he opened the universities. This university welcome to all the religion and take the education. By this, the university, colleges help the Muslims to become educated. These are all the things he done in his period. Who? Syed Ahmad Khan. Okay, like this, all the people get educated here and become well versed in the modern way of life. Okay, these are the things happened in the time of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan times. The end of this society or this activity came in the end of 19th century. Okay, now Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, this movement main center want to be created. Therefore, he keeps Aligarh is a center for all his society activity. Like this, the Aligarh, with the center of Aligarh, so many take the education and become the well-versed. This is the story of Aligarh Reformation movement. Now we want to know some aims and principles of Aligarh movement. I wrote on the blackboard the principles of Aligarh movement are Sir Syed Ahmad Khan's. Okay. Now each and everything will explain one by one. Okay. Now Aligarh Reformation movement was started in the end of 19th century with the help of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Okay, this is one of the reformation of Muslim category. Khan said that without an open mind, social and intellectual development is impossible. Naturally, we want to be open-minded. We cannot keep a superstition or religious-minded. These cannot be worked for to becoming a intellectual development. Therefore, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan said, Now we want to become a social and intellectual development in our category. We want to be a very open-minded people. We want in a open mind to learn this intellectual. Now, he did not support the Parda system because Parda is not essential to get the modern education. Remove that types or that method. Come out with a free manner and you can get the knowledge and development in this society. Therefore, he hated the wearing of Parda. What he given? He given support to the educating the Muslim girl. In Muslim category, less amount of the girls are getting the education. All the Muslim girls want to get the education. Therefore, he fight for the Muslim girls education. Don't want for the, we want to get the education. That was said by the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. And he opposed the polygamy. I said already, polygamy, more than one wife or more than one husband. Therefore, we don't want polygamy. We want only one wife or one husband. Therefore, he opposed the polygamy. These are the superstition nature in our category that should be removed. Therefore, he founded the Muhammad Anglo-Oriental College to get the Muslim girls education. This college, that is called Muhammad Anglo-Oriental College in Aligarh in the year of 18. He founded the Muhammad Anglo-Oriental College in Aligarh in 1875. With the help of this college, so many girls can get the education, modern types of education, that means Western education, Western science and Western culture. Therefore, for the Muslim category, he opened the college. That college name is called the Muhammadan Anglo-Oriental College in Aligarh in the year of 1875. To spread the Western scientific and cultural idea. In this college, not only they learn the English education, but also they spread the Western science and also culture, Western culture in our India. That is the main ideas of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Next, later it became the Aligarh Muslim University. The Aligarh College turned into the Aligarh Muslim University. University means you know it now? Vishwavidyanilaya aitu. Madhu enayitu? College anta iತ್ತು. That is called Muhammadan Anglo-Oriental College. They turned into Aligarh Muslim and college ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸಿಗಬೇಕು, ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೈಯರ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವರು? ಅಲಿಗಾರ್ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ. ಈ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಣದ ಅಭಾವ ಆಯಿತು. ಆ ಹಣ ಅಭಾವವನ್ನು ನೀಗಿಸಲು ಹಿಂದೂಸ್, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮ್ಸ್, ಪಾರ್ಸೀಸ್ and so many religions they donate more money. ಈ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಕಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಂದೂಗಳು, ಪಾರ್ಸೀಸ್, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ತುಂಬ ಧನದ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಈ ಧನದ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ ಈ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಅಲಿಗಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಪುನಃ ಯಾರು ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೋ? ಅಹಮದ್ ಖಾನ್. ಓಕೆ, now he preached for this Aligarh University. It was not only for the Muslim, all category, all religion people can take the education. That purpose he started. With the help of this university, he created the unity become Hindu and Muslim. By the university, he created means Syed Ahmad Khan created the Hindu-Muslim unity. Therefore, in this Aligarh Muslim University, so many religions people come and join and take the higher education in this university. The main intention of this university. And he preached the religious tolerance. We cannot deny any religion. all religions are equal. That is called tolerance. ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಸಮನಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಏನು ತಾಳ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸಹಕರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇತ್ತು ಸರ್ ಸೈಯದ್ ಅಹಮದ್ ಖಾನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯುನಿಟಿ ಅಮಾಂಗ್ ದ ಹಿಂದೂ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಅವಾಗ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲಿ ವಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ದ ಹಿಂದೂ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಯುನಿಟಿ. ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೂ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮು ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇರುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್. ವೇರ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸ್, ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲಿ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ದ Hindu-Muslim unity. That is the main intention of Syed Ahmad Khan. Therefore, he struggled hard to make the Hindu-Muslim with the help of the university. Now, he fought against the tradition. The Muslim following too much tradition, like Hindus, how the Hindus are following the superstition, tradition, like that. In Muslim category, they are belong to traditional mind, superstition, and ignorance. They have created ignorance. ಬೇರೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ತಾರತಮ್ಯ, condemn. That is called ignorance, means condemning. That is in the Muslim category that want to be removed. He fight for that. Who fight for? Syed Ahmad Khan fought or fight for traditions, superstition and ignorance in Muslim category. That also done with the help of a English education or Western education or modernization. Now, he keep Aligarh is a center for his society activity. What is that society? Mohammedan Liberty Society. No, that society want to enrich. Aligarh become the center. Aligarh's place is a center for all activities of society. Like that, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan given more important to the Muslim category to get the education. For that, he fight a lot in the end of 19th century. Now, the one of the another Samaj or a society that I said, Aligarh Reformation Movement, you learn all the points once again with the help of textbook and what I have written. It will comes for the 2 marks question. What are the principles of Aligarh movement? Then you want to write these are the things. Learn carefully and I'll give the homework that should be done with a proper manner. Any doubt you arises, you can call me. Thank you, children.